It's alive, it's alive, it's alive. Well, I'm alive. You're alive. We're all alive. And we are live here on multiple platforms. Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. I'm a multitasker. Yeah. Well, my software is a multitasker. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the fact that you have to be bad before you can be good. What am I talking about? Well, I'm glad you asked because it's coming up right after this. Bow, 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 bow. Good to see you. Fred Moore here, time stress management expert and a bald guy. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked what I'm talking about because I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that you have to be bad before you can get to be good. Okay? Now, I put bad in quotes because I'm not talking about like, well, you have to go commit some crime first before you can be a good person and, be fruitful in society. And no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that anytime you're starting something new, whether it's, I'm going to try to lose weight, or I'm going to start a new business, or I'm going to be a stand-up comedian, or whatever, you're probably not going to be that good at it at first. So you have to be bad. But here's the thing. Depending on what you're doing, sometimes you need to be bad in public. Think about this. Stand-up comedian, right? My background is in entertainment. I've been doing magic and comedy for years and years and years before I jumped over. Well, not jumped over. Before I kind of segued into the keynote speaking, helping people at conferences deal with their time and their stress management, and still do it in a funny way, right? Still do the magic, and they're still entertain them while they're doing it, but they get to laugh and learn. I digress, don't I? Sounds like a commercial. I'm sorry. But a comedian. And a magician too. In order for my routine to get good, I need to put it out there. It needs to be in front of an audience. Right? I can think something is funny. A stand-up comedian can think something is funny, but they need to put it out there in front of real people and see what kind of reaction they get. Right? See, people laugh at it, people maybe they don't get it, they need to work on their timing, they just need to do something. All right? Jay Leno, when he was hosting the Tonight Show years ago, Sunday night, he would go out to the Magic and Comedy Club in Hermosa Beach, and he would do the monologues for the week, right? He tested out on a real audience, see which jokes worked, which ones didn't, right? He went someplace, even somebody like that, he went someplace to see where he could be bad and improve things. That's why up-and-coming comedians, they work any gig that comes in. They work a hole in the wall. They work a dive joint. They work just about anywhere because they need to get stage time. They need to get this out there in public. But here's the problem. Most people, when they're doing something that is new to them, don't want to, quote, fail in public. They don't want to fail in public, right? Because everyone says, oh, you tried something, you didn't do it. You suck. They're afraid of that. Well, for one thing, who cares what other people think, right? Who cares what other people think? But we do. Right? Even if you say, I don't care what other people, but you really do. But think about it this way. Not everybody who tried to do something the first time was really good at it, right? Unless you're a prodigy or something like that. Most of the time you try to do it and it's not that good. But you don't stop, because the only way you're going to get better is to keep on doing it. And this is a tough thing to wrap your head around, so I'm going to tell you a few things that you can do to make things easier. Right? Just remember that every day that you're working on this, you're getting better. Every day that you're working on this task, this goal that you have, you're getting better at it because you're learning what's working, what's not working. Right? And here's a tip, kids. Do more of the stuff that's working and do less of the stuff that's not working. We'll get to that later. Yeah. But keep that in mind, right? You may be trying, maybe it's not going great, but you're getting better and better. If I go back and I look at videotape, that's how old I am. Videotape, it was beta. It was a reel-to-reel beta. It's a kinescope. is what I did. No, but if I look back on early video of my performances, gah, I just shudder. I'm like, really? I was on stage? I was putting that out in the public? Right? It wasn't that good when I first started. It got a lot better over time. All right, so don't worry about it. Get out there, just do it. Put it out there and see what kind of reaction you get. The next thing that you can do is embrace the bad. I mean, learn from it. I just talked about this, right? As long as you're learning from what you're doing, you're making progress. Now, if you're still doing the same thing over and over and over again, the exact same way, you're not going to make any progress, are you? I mean, why would you go up there and tell a joke that gets no laughs, but keep on telling it, keep on telling it, keep on telling it? Now, this is from experience for me. In my performances, in my keynote speech, in whatever that I do on stage, there are moments where I will improv, depending on what they say or the situation or whatever, or just something comes to my mind as I'm doing that section. And I'll say something that I think, this might be funny, and I'll say it, and it'll get a laugh. And I'll be like, oh, okay, that's good, that's good. Well, then the next time I'm doing it, I'll say that same thing, and it won't get the laugh it got the first time. But I'll keep on saying it because it's like, well, how come I got a laugh before, but it didn't now? And I get obsessed with this thing, this line. It's like, I literally, I have said lines for like a year or two in my performances, in my speeches, in my presentations that got a laugh one time, but I'm tweaking it and I'm trying to, how come it didn't get, finally after a period, it's like, all right, I just got to cut that line out. It got a laugh once. I don't know why. I don't know why it got a laugh. It was the situation. Mercury was in retrograde. The planets were, I don't know what it was. It got a laugh that one time, but it's time to let it go. Okay? I need to learn from the bad mistakes I've made. Get rid of them, eliminate it, change it. So as long as you're being bad and you're learning from it, you're still making progress. All right. Last thing I want to talk about today is take time to evaluate, right? Those 2 years that I was doing that, I did finally have to sit down and look, and I had a video of me and I just took the audio out, so I wasn't focused on the visual. I was just listening to it, and I was counting beats and seeing, all right, there's some dead spots where there's not much laughter or not much interaction or applause or whatever. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I need to get rid of that line because it's not getting a consistent laugh. I need to get rid of this line or change this or change that. But if I didn't evaluate, I would keep on doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, the same way, but expect a different result, or at least expect a result I got one time. All right? If you don't take time to evaluate the actions that you're taking, you're not going to get any further to your goal. If you're trying to lose weight and you're like, all right, I'm exercising, but I'm not losing any weight, take a look at what else is going on. All right, I'm exercising while eating a dozen donuts. Why am I not losing weight? There's a problem. I've started a new business, but I'm not getting any clients. Well, does anyone know about your business? Well, no. Aren't they just going to show up? No. Take time to evaluate what you're doing. If you do that, you're going to be that much closer. You can embrace the bad. You can learn from it. You can evaluate the things that are happening and change them, hopefully. I hope this helps you out, and I hope it's gonna save you some time for sure. And if you want to save more time, go to 5hoursback.com. It's my website, 5hoursback.com. Go there, put in your name, email address. I'm going to send you a video that will show you 9 things that you can do to get an average of 5 hours back in your week. These are time-saving tips, productivity tips that's going to lead to more time and less stress for you, right? Because everyone's so busy. I don't have time to do the stuff I need to do. I'm going to give you 5 hours to do that stuff in. Exactly. 5hoursback.com. Go check it out. Finally, do me a favor. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Share this. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, hit the clapping hands, the whatever. Just do me a favor. Share the love. The algorithms out there in the social media platforms, love it when there's interaction like this, when people hit the like button. That lets them know that this is important, and it's going to put it out there in the world and let more people get more done. All right, that's it for now. Hope you guys had fun. I will see you tomorrow. Next time. Bye-bye.